Hi everyone, this is Ilaria, founder of FEET-NESS. Today we're going to start with a little osteoarticular warm-up of the foot ankle complex. We do gentle, a little rolling and roll at the ankles. And then when we're done like 8 or 10 of these, we're going to go into folding and curling back and down. And we switch, we fold the other foot, you curl back and down. Lift, curl, back and down. And again, lift, curl, back and down. Now lift, keep it up, and roll the foot from the big toe all the way to the little toe. Big toe, little toe. Big toe, little toe, and release. Now, other one, lift. At the same time, you take care of your posture and you go from the big toe to the little toe. Medial, lateral. One more, medial, lateral, and release. Now just a couple 8 circles at the knees to make sure that also the knees are warmed up. And then other side. Good. Now before we go down on the floor to stay, I would like us to practice a little bit sitting down and coming up. Now, if you have any major limitation at ankles, knees, or hips, just leave it out. But if you know you can potentially do and there is not any mechanical limitation at the joints, let's try to work on it. This is a very functional, simple movement that we should be able to do. Okay, so we're gonna cross. You're gonna bend at the ankles, at the knees, and then the pelvis has to come into place, and you release and sit. And then you can switch and you come up, right? Now we sit down all the way, switch and come up. You see how I cross the feet? And when I sit down, they're a little bit more on the lateral part, and I go and in sync, I come up. One more time. Sit down, switch, and lift. Good. Now, this is a good one to get it back every once in a while practice. It's, when we sit down and play with the kids, and it's just a very nice functional movement to be able to do. And it's nice to be able to do. So lengthen the legs. We're going to go into shake foot. You're going to cross fingers in between your toes. Remember, if it's very tight, use a lotion that helps very much to slide the fingers in between the toes. And once you're here, you circle the ankle around and you get to mobilize, the toes start getting a little more spread, a little splay. Blood circulation in between the metatarsal bone increases. And it's a really, really nice and simple exercise to start any type of workout or to do on the couch when you're watching TV at night. Now, stop the ankle, toes come up, and toes go down. And again, toes up and toes down. Toes up and down. Now, toes come up, I let the ankle move, toes down and point. Up and move, down and point, up and move, and let's finish with just a couple more circles and release. Oh, they already feel so different. This is like nice and open and like almost a wider foot. The other one is still a little tight. Now we cross fingers between the toes, and now you go and you circle the foot around and reverse. Good. Now stop the ankle, keep it long, and you go toes up and toes down. Toes up and down. Up, down. Now the toes go up. I allow the ankle to move, to go to dorsiflexion, toes down, and point. Up and pull, down, point. Up and pull, and point. A couple more circles. So we get into a nice movement with both sides. Very, very important to be even all the time. Never do uneven movement. Even if you feel you need more stretch on one side, please do both. Good. Now we're going to release and we do a few exercises with rescue loop. We're going to place the foot strap, the wider one, around the foot, just below the joint of the little toe. And over here, we're going to start with the legs parallel, toes and knees parallel, and we're going to lengthen, pull the legs away. We hold this position. The ankles are just working statically. What's really working is my pelvis, and I release. Every time I engage, I hold for a few seconds. So I go out, I hold, 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 and release. And again, pull out and hold. Now this time I maintain and I go in full plantar flexion and full dorsiflexion. So make sure you keep knees and second toe aligned and that the feet are not falling in other positions, right? So now the ankles are moving, but here I'm still working like crazy. My pelvis, my glute medius, the side kicks one, it's really holding and working very, very much. Now, let's relax for a second, shake it out, toes up again, abduction of the two legs, and now we go with an alternate gas pedal. And you switch. Here is when the troubles come. So here, make sure that this little toe is pulled back and that little toe stays in line. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. Okay? Everything is in line and maintain maximum range of motion. Remember, in the extreme range is when injuries happen if I never get there in a safe place. So this is a safe place we can take advantage, right? Here's where we can explore all the extreme ranges of motion and be safer as we walk on the curb, walk around the street, or do any athletic performance. Very nice. And shake it out. Now, lotus. You bend your knees just below the joint of the little toe, knees out, and you scoop the little toe all the way up to the outside of the knee. This is for the peroneal muscle. Very, very important exercise, very powerful to prevent or to deal post ankle sprain after an ankle sprain. And release. And again, scoop, little toe up, all the way to the side of the knees, and release. And again, scoop and hold, and release. Good. Now, toe strap. Toe strap. We're going to place the feet nice and flat. A little bit of space, so spring in tension. And now from here, we're going to lift up the two big toes and down, release. And now the other 8 toes and release. Big toes, down, 8 toes. And again, big toes and the other 8. Now everything up, wave them down. So like I call it playing Mozart, right? It's like playing the piano with your toes. And down you wave. And down you wave. And wave. Very good. Now we're going to turn. We're going to keep the rescue loop with the toe strap. We're going to lift the big toes up. And now, holding behind the thighs, we're going to go into a little bit of a roll and unroll. That placement of the foot with rescue loop mostly will help you very much to really feel the foot stable on the ground. Okay? So here we're going to do 10 roll and unroll. You can use your hands in the beginning. You're going to roll back and exhale up. Roll down and exhale up. Down and up. Roll down to the tip of the blades Exhale, come up. That was 4. Deepen and up. 5. Articulation. 8. Scoop. Reverse the action. 2 more. Scoop back and lift. And again, down and up. And now we're going to go all the way down. And we stay. So feet always, hip width apart. Big toes up. We're in tension with the rescue loop. Now, hip extensions. Arms down or out to the side. And you're going to go curl and lift and unroll. And up, we do 20. 3, unroll down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now just a little quicker, the next 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep the chest open and stay. Close the knees. Keep the tension. Roll down and up. 2, 3. A little harder. 10 more. 5, 6, 9, and good. Open and release. Now let's go all the way up. We're going to still keep the rescue loop for one more exercise. I want you to get the same setting, and now we do the obliques. The obliques are a lot harder, and I don't want you to go down too much, otherwise we are going to be cheating a little bit, and we come up mostly with the rectus. So let's turn around this way. Maintain the rotation as much as possible. You roll down a little bit and up, down and up. The most important thing is to really prioritize this rotation, this positive torsion, right? Perfect. 5 more. 1, 2, keep breathing. 3, 4, 5. Other side. Big rotation, maintain. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 to go. Keep breathing. Inhale at the top and exhale as you go down and up. 3 more. Up, up, and up. Very nice. Now let's stretch a little bit the obliques because they're very, we use them less. You really feel when you start using them. So it's nice to give them a little release and stretch them out. Kneeling, I want you to lift and just go first in a nice side bend. As you go this side bend, keep the pelvis in retroversion and reach. As always, we're not collapsing, we're lifting as we side bend. Reach, reach, reach. Stay there for a little bit. And now, bring your opposite hand, the one close to the ground, on your calf or on your ankle. And bring the top arm back a little bit. So now we're really getting more specifically into the obliques. Breathe. And release. Other side, lift. Side bend first, reach away, lengthen. Keep both knees grounded on the floor, reach long. And now you go back. Oh, it feels good. I love to stretch all the time, but after you work the group of muscles and you stretch them, it's even better. You really feel the benefit and you release and you recover faster from the workouts. And sit back. You can always come over to FEET-NESS membership, find out more about FEET-NESS, find full-length videos, feature guides, and a community that gets together once a month. I would love you to be part of it. I'll see you there.